It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Brock Purdy. He's going to have to air it.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. It's a first carry for Elijah Mitchell. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Mitchell. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. Now it's going to be third down. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. To the goal line and in. Deebo Samuel. Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up here, first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. He'll tuck it and take off. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Here's the give to Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Play action now. It's Geno. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Purdy works out of the pistol. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Big Leonard Williams that time forces his way in for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Purdy. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Udi's kick is good. And the Niners go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he's had a strong start to this season. right there in the mix with the NFL leaders in rushing. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Niners have the early advantage. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll manage only a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, Smith. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Purdy. Now he'll run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie Mitch Wishnowsky to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
They run with Walker. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Off the play fake, it's Smith. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. They go play action with Smith. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Niners have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Walker. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jair Brown on the tackle. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Off he goes. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the 1st down in the process. They'll motion over Samuel. 1st and 10 for Purdy. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Gino now on 1st and 10. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's caught! And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. A number of great games coming up this weekend, starting with the second of the 3 London games this year, the Jags and Bears from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Good stuff to follow on the West Coast in the afternoon window, one being out in Las Vegas, where it will be the Raiders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Walker. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Lockett headed in motion. A 2nd down throw for Smith. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
The Niners offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Purdy now on 2nd down. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll try and get there. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll try to run for it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Niners offense ready for this next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. To the Alabama man, Cameron Latu. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. A run here with Mitchell. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now he'll run. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third and short, Purdy. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Smith now to throw on 1st down. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. Another catch on the drive, this one for 13 yards, and another 1st down. From the gun, it's Geno. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And that'll set up 4th down. Geno gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. The 49ers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And it would seem as if this 3-game win streak is going to become a 4-game win streak. Still a little work to do in this one as they start 1st and 10. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. The 49ers out to punt this one. Taken at the 19. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll run the toss with Walker. Strong. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll send a tight end in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. A tight end in motion now. Here's Mitchell. And a determined run there inside the 40 It's a gain of 9 yards. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time with Mitchell. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think a quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. But 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers are going to extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Smith.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.